Good morning. It is today, it's Sunday, the 10th, I think. And today I'm starting my journey to go back to Norway. And I'm very excited. I'm gonna be home on Tuesday, so it's gonna be 2 days of traveling. But today I'm going to Vietnam and I'm spending a day in Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. And then I'm flying to Norway through Istanbul. So it's going to be a journey of 4 countries, kind of. I'm not leaving the airport in Istanbul, but still. And I'm going home for my mom's birthday. She doesn't know I'm coming. I love surprising people. So that's what's happening. I'm very, very excited to do this. Excited to go home. And I'll take you guys on this journey of surprises. As I said, I love surprising other people. Love not telling people that I'm coming home. I'm not really that big a fan of surprises myself, like when people surprise me. I like being in control, but I love surprising others. So it's gonna be very fun. And I hope my mom doesn't know. I feel like she might have a little hinge. But she thinks I'm going directly to Bergen and that she's meeting me there on Friday. But I'm coming home. Now, I'll be getting on this bus to Ho Chi Minh. It's gonna take about 6 hours and we're crossing the borders. So that should be interesting. So we ran into a slight problem. One of our tires got flat. We have a flat tire. So now we've been standing on the side of the road for a solid 30 minutes trying to fix it. Still not there yet, but we're gonna fix it. Update. We have now left Cambodia. I gave away my passport to get it stamped. And then I got it back and then I gave it away again and now I don't have a passport. But I suppose I'm going into that building. We had to take our stuff. We're probably gonna send it through some kind of machine and then get stamped and then we're back in Vietnam. Alright, we have made it through passport security, we made it through customs, and we made it to the other side, Vietnam! So now we're getting back on the bus and we're gonna head to Ho Chi Minh. Okay, so I've made it to Ho Chi Minh, to Saigon. The bus ride took about 2 hours more than I thought, so it's 4 p.m. That's okay. My hotel is about 1 kilometer away. I could take a taxi, but it's only 15 minutes walk, so I'm gonna use my legs and walk over there because I've been sitting all day. So let's see if I can find my way over.
Oh, Foreman.
Alright, so I hope you can hear me. I've now been to the market and I've spent 1,115,000 dong, which sounds like a lot, but it's nothing more than a little under $50. And I've bought a lot of things. I'll do a haul later. Alright, so it's time for a little haul of what I bought at the market. First, I want to show you this backpack. It is a 40-liter North Face, and I bought it. I originally wanted an Osprey, but I couldn't find it, so I just got this instead. And I got it because I want to, when I go traveling next year, I want to downsize from my 55-liter to this 40-liter, just for the fun of it. Then I bought these two bowls for Christmas presents. I also got these two boxes at the market. And then I got these two spoons because I bought the bowls. And then I also got a shot glass, but it's wrapped together and taped, so I'm not gonna open it. But that's what I bought. It cost me about 45 bucks or something. Maybe 50. So, very happy. Yeah. Let's see if I have space to take it all home. That's a big question now. Good morning from my final day in Vietnam and my final day in Asia for this time around. It's weird because last time when I left in the summer, I knew I was coming back this fall, but now I have no idea when I'm coming back. So it's kind of weird. Anyways, I'm gonna now walk over to the War Museum. It should take, I have a map. It should take about 10 minutes to walk there. And this War Museum is one of the things that everyone is telling me I have to do when I'm in Saigon. So that is happening. And then I'm also gonna go and see a book street and the post office. And then maybe we're closing in on the time that I have to go to the airport. My plane leaves at 9:30, so I should leave here about 6:30, so I'm planning on being back at around 6, and now it's around 10:30, so I have some hours. So I'm very excited to explore the city and spend my last day here just walking around. So, I'm here having my final meal in Vietnam, or my final meal for this trip. It's crazy. It really is crazy. But thankfully, I got one of my favorite Vietnamese dishes. The only thing I'm a little bit confused of is because when we ate this up where we lived, we got rice paper. But I don't have any rice paper here. So I'm just gonna wing the whole DIY thing. So what you do is you grab some of this pancake thing, and usually I would roll it in the rice paper, but I don't have any, so I'll just roll it in this lettuce, like here, and then we put some of this mint, maybe not the whole thing, in here, and then we also have some of this. I don't know what it is, but let's mash it in there and roll it up, and then we eat. Also, we're dipping it, and we have some delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so as you can see, I'm assuming, I have now made it to the airport. I have checked in and I found my gates. And it's taken me about an hour and a half from the time I arrived to the airport till I'm now at the gate, because the check-in was like an hour. The line was huge. But that's okay. Also, the drive from Ho Chi Minh to the airport took twice as long as it should have because of traffic. So I'm glad I left early. Anyways, it's crazy to be at the airport right now. I can't believe it. I'm going home. It's so crazy. It is absolutely wild to me that I'm going home. This year, 2023, has been a crazy travel year. Like, this is my 291 day of traveling, of like not being home. 291. That's a lot. And like, I've had, including my flights to go home, 31 flights, 25 airports, 15 countries, 12 of them being new countries. Too many buses and tuk-tuks and motorcycles and trains and everything that I can count. Well, I can count the trains, but the buses and the taxis and tuk-tuks, I definitely cannot count. And it's been amazing. Obviously, it's been a roller coaster. It always is. Travel's not always just fun and happy moments. It has its downsides, but all in all, I'm extremely grateful that I get to travel as much as I do. And I'm also grateful that I get to go home when I want to, which is now. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to meet so many amazing people when I'm traveling. And then I'm also grateful that I have so many amazing people at home in Norway and in general, like home, excited for me to come back. And it always gets like this, you know, at least for me when I'm going home after a trip, I always like think a lot. And this year has been wild. This has been probably like the most traveling I've ever done. And next year is going to be a lot more quiet. So this has been an amazing year. It's been a hectic year. It's been a crazy year. And I'm just so thankful and also amazed because I've done so many cool things and met so many amazing people. And I just love traveling. Sometimes I hate it, but mostly I love it. So now boarding starts in 35 minutes. And then I'm flying to Istanbul. And then I'm flying from Istanbul to Oslo, and then I have to recheck, and then I'm flying from Oslo to Stavanger, and I will arrive home at 2:30 p.m. local time tomorrow. So the next time I'll go to bed, to sleep in a bed, is gonna be at home, in my house. Oh, so crazy. It is so crazy. All right, let's go home, I guess. Also, I don't know how much I've talked about this. I don't remember. But I haven't told that many people that I'm coming home tomorrow. I told like my family, I told them I was gonna come home on Thursday. Today's Monday, so I'll be home on Tuesday. But that I would be going directly to Bergen because we're going to Bergen for the weekend, and that I would meet them there. So they don't know I'm coming home tomorrow, and tomorrow is my mom's birthday. So I'm gonna surprise her for her birthday. I'm super excited to be home in her living room, in our living room, when she comes home from work. I'll just sit, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll be at home when she gets home from work and she doesn't know anything.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome.
Good morning. It is 6 a.m. We landed an hour behind schedule. We were supposed to get here at 5. But that's okay, I still have 3 more hours until my plane for Oslo leaves. So now I'm assuming I have to go through passport control and then just straight to the gate. The plane was okay. It was a little bit of turbulence and of course I didn't sleep anything. I'm not that tired as I thought it would be. I feel okay, but I'm probably gonna get tired at some point today. But yeah, just finding passport checkpoints and then the gates. Alright, so I made it through passport control, no problems. My backpack has been sent all the way to Oslo, but I had to leave the security area and now I have to go back in. And it's so annoying. I hate going through security because I have so many things that I have to take out. Like my whole backpack is electronics and things that I have to take out of my backpack. So it takes forever not to take it out necessarily, but to put it back in. But I have plenty of time, so it's okay. And also security here is decently fast, at least the last time I flew from this airport. So I think it's gonna be all good. Hello. So I made it to the gates. Security went super smooth. I had actually forgotten that here at this airport you don't have to unpack anything, so you can just put everything on the tray thing and it'll go right through. I have 40 minutes until my boarding and it's only now 9 hours until I'm arriving at my home airport. 9 hours! Okay. So, I've made it to my gate for my final flight to go back home. That is crazy. I didn't film anything from like when we landed until now because honestly I got really emotional. There is something very special. I mean, I haven't been home since July and it's mid-December. So it's been a long time, and there was something very special about coming home for Christmas, and also the fact that like nobody at home knows except one of my sisters, so it's gonna be a surprise. But there was something, at least for me, there was something very special about going home for Christmas. So I put on some Christmas music. There is, you know, a bunch of snow, so I just walked looking outside. I cried a little bit, but I had to recheck my luggage and go through security again, you know, all that stuff. But now I'm here and it's boarding in about an hour. And the flight's gonna take about 40 minutes and then I'm home. Det er overraskelse. Så jeg ga klart. Oi, slett det. Kom inn da! Dere må gå inn på videoen hennes. Surprise! Dere må gå på videoen hennes. Hæ? Er det mulig? Det er alt for gøy faktisk. Oi, oi, oi. Det er jo han som har bursdag i dag.